Turning now to the investigation into the mid-air collision of an American Airlines flight and a U.S. Army helicopter here in Washington, D.C. The bodies of
So
all
sad, so
67
sad.
victims have been recovered as crews work to fully recover the aircraft debris submerged in the Potomac River. Many of those killed were members of the figure skating community. U.S. Figure Skating sharing a
Wow,
moving video paying tribute to the 28 athletes, coaches, and family members
wow.
who died in the crash. Their heartbreaking black and white video full of young smiling faces and those who loved them. ABC News transportation reporter Sam Sweeney joins me now live for more. And Sam, it's you see that video and it really tugs at your heart. But what do we know about now that all these bodies have been recovered and as crews are still working to clear that wreckage?
Well, this has certainly been a difficult task for those crews dealing with this. They are seeing the human element. We keep talking about a plane crash, but they are seeing bodies attached to this mangled wreckage,
Wow,
and they've had to
that's
work
true.
with that now for almost a week. It has been really difficult for them, and the fire chief saying that they will get counseling for the rest of their lives. But now that this stage of the investigation and recovery has ended, the families can begin to heal, get these bodies back to their homes, and begin these funerals. We saw one flight attendant go back to Charlotte this morning, or overnight, I should say. But this is a long process, but it will certainly now make the job a bit easier for these recovery teams as they move the wreckage out. Every time they found human remains, they had to stop working out of respect for the dead and properly bring those bodies on board those barges and get them to the medical examiner. Now they can work a bit faster. It's not been easy out there with all of the wind and the tides, but once they get that American Airlines plane out of the water, they will then move to that helicopter, which is so crucial in this investigation.
Well, and the
Wow.
NDSB said
It's it's very sad, guys. Very sad. One moment you are laughing, smiling, joking, and what you're gonna think about doing for your future, and then blink of an eye, boom, that's it. Sad. And it's just kiddos, man. That's the thing. That's the most heartbreaking thing about it. That a lot of kids were on that plane. It's so sad. So sad.
that it needs additional information to verify data retrieved from the Black Hawk helicopter, but it has to wait until it's removed from the Potomac. Why is that, and where does that process stand?
The black box on the helicopter is not as sophisticated as the black box on that American Airlines plane, and they need that black box to help create that timeline and get all of the data out, including the altitude. There's a discrepancy. The airplane was at 325 feet, but the tower believed that the helicopter was at 200 feet, and we will only be able to tell the true altitude of that helicopter at the time of collision when they get that data out of the helicopter black box.
So
Now they
sad.
hope to bring that helicopter up to the surface and onto a barge before the end of this week.
Got you. And lastly, Sam, we're learning that President Trump spoke with the CEO of American Airlines yesterday. What do we know about that conversation?
The president, wanted to thank all the team members over at American Airlines, and American Airlines wanted to thank the president for cutting that helicopter traffic out of the area around Reagan National Airport. This has been a back and forth, and they are grateful for that. But this was really, a touch base conversation with the CEO of American.
Got you. Okay, Sam Sweeney, thanks for staying on this.
Very sad situation, my brothers and sisters. It's you never know what's gonna happen. You never know when will be your last moment. I said it before and I'll say it again. Hug your children. Tell them that you love them. Tell your family, your friends that you love them, that you care about them, because you never know. You never know when will be your last moment. Those 67 souls did not expect that that moment was going to be their last. I'm glad that they recovered all the bodies. I am hopeful that they can give them proper burials, so that the families, even though as much as they're grieving, they can at least have some closure to this terrible, terrible incident. My American brothers and sisters, my brothers and sisters around the world, please have them in your prayers. And we need to stop with this infighting or finger pointing. this was just a tragic mistake. I wish it didn't happen. I wish I didn't have to give my comments on it, but I feel it is needed because we have to come together. We have to figure out a way to be more involved with each other, friends with each other, and so that we can show each other the true meaning of friendship, truth, and love as we continue to go through this tragedy. Thank you, my brothers and sisters, for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I know that your time is valuable, but you're spending it with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you please do me a favor? Can you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get more of my videos, updates, so that you can be notified as soon as I drop a video. I really appreciate you watching. You are very valuable. I love you, I care about you, and I thank you. Until next time, my wonderful brothers and sisters, be safe out there. Peace.